and welcome back or welcome to my channel, How to Move to US. My name is Yasa and I moved to Florida, United States, all by myself 9 years ago from Saint Petersburg, Russia. And today I wanted to talk to you about something that people have been asking me all these years. How did I learn English? So you can hear that my English is not perfect. Of course, I have a charming Russian accent, but I can communicate fluently and I can understand 99% of what Americans say. Now, that wasn't the case 9 years ago when I did move at first. I remember hearing different accents from different parts of United States, from different states, and I couldn't understand some of them, and I could understand better the others. So there is such a thing as that you will have to adjust to different accents here, because you have to know that we have Southern accent, we have African American accent, we have people coming here from Haiti. They have a very certain way of communicating and saying things. We have Latin American accent, very prominent here in Florida. Of course, we have Russian accent and European, French accent. You know, you can always hear those of French-speaking people, and you will have to really practice a lot. So my biggest advice when you move to the United States, to find as many English-speaking, American-speaking friends as you can. Don't stick to your own nationality. For example, me as Russian, when I moved here, I immediately made some friends at the university, Russian-speaking friends, of course. And I remember when we would be alone and we would communicate, or even in the company, I would continue communicating with them and speaking to them in English. And I remember them being upset with me and asking me, why am I speaking English instead of Russian? And I was trying to explain to them that I'm trying to learn English, I'm trying to better my English, I'm trying to really immerse into the culture and really start speaking like a native. And that's what it took for me to really speak English all the time, to just accustom to it quickly and quicker if I would have done so if I would speak Russian to my Russian friends or keep speaking Russian, you know. That is a mistake I'm noticing here a lot with Spanish-speaking community. They like staying in their comfort zone, and you can see whole areas of Miami where all the signs will be in Spanish. Everyone at the stores, at the grocery shops, at the gas stations will be speaking Spanish, and you would feel like home, but chances are they don't even speak that well Spanish. I'm sorry, English. And since they're in America, it's kind of silly, right? Being in America and not even really feeling confident and comfortable communicating in the prevalent language, that is English. So my biggest advice, don't stick to your own nationality. Of course, make friends, but try to make as many American friends as you can. Even choosing a place to live, I wouldn't recommend you to move to your national area of habitat. What am I saying? I'm trying to say don't move to Spanish-speaking communities if you are from Latin American country, for example, or Spain. Don't move to Russian-speaking part of the city if you're Russian. Really try to accustom to being an American and living in America and speaking English, and make as many English-speaking friends as you can. That is my biggest advice. That will make you speak faster. And believe me, in the long run, it will help you with your assimilation. You will be feeling like a part of this country. You won't stay an outsider like so many, unfortunately, so many of other friends I have still feel like, and they are still kind of representing this little group inside the country that stands against the whole world, something like that. They still value only their traditions, only their language, only their I think this is a bit sad because they never really truly assimilated, and they always kind of nostalgic about their country, and they know that they probably made some mistakes along the way, and maybe it wouldn't have been so bad if they stayed home, or they had to make this choice, but they are not truly happy here. They are nostalgic, and they still sing those Russian songs. I'm the same. I love Russian songs, and I always happy to speak to someone in Russian and to reminiscent on some traditions and exchange some movie quotes and book quotes. But at the same time, I truly feel like American, and I truly feel like I belong to this country. Especially this is such a melting pot and country of immigrants originally, right? And even up to now. And this is so sad that we kind of forgetting it now, and promoting this mentality of fending for ourselves, although it was always ourselves, were always us coming from all parts of the world. We were traditionally ourselves who we were fending for. So all of us, not just someone who were lucky to get on the train on the earlier stages. Anyways, so my biggest advice: speak English with Americans and move to a part of the city that is American and not associated with your nationality. And of course, when you're still at home, really do practice and do study every day. I remember watching movies in English. This was my favorite part of entertainment, just watching movies in English with English subtitles. So what you can do, if you're still not on the level that you can understand the language, so the hardest part is understand it as you hear it, because of the accents and because of the speed. Everything is so fast how people speak, right? I really feel it now because I'm learning Spanish, and I do know the words they're saying, but when they say it in a fluent conversation without caring if you understood or not, it's so hard to really understand what they're saying. So try to watch movies in English with English subtitles so you can actually read what they're saying. And if you don't understand it, still, it's still too advanced for your level. Watch the movies that you already know. So rewatch your favorite movies. Like I remember I watched so many times Groundhog Day, Pretty Woman, movies of our childhood like Beethoven and Home Alone, and all those movies that I grew up with. So I knew them already, and Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, movies that you already seen and pretty much know what's going on. Watch them in English with English subtitles. It's gonna be fun for you because you still enjoy watching the movie, but at the same time you will hear and read, and this is the best way for me to learn, and I think for many of us, because it's still fun and entertaining. You understand what's going on, you understand the context at least, right? But you can also hear different accents and you can read, so it's like everything in one. And I did go to English school. I took English classes for more than a year. I would say learning language, at least for me, they took some time. So it wasn't a couple of months. I think there are people who are more talented in languages and less. I belong to a less fortunate part of the population. For me, a couple of months in learning language is not possible. For me, it's a year, couple of years to really learn the language. So I would say, don't think it's going to be fast. Don't think that it's going to be in a couple of months. Give yourself at least a year, a full year of everyday practice. Another big tip for you is to do something every day. every day. Just listen to something in the morning, when you drive, when you go to school, when you're in your subway, in your bus. Just listen, in your earphones. When you have a moment to read something, like a sign on the street, or if you're going to a store and it's there are some or directions, right? You're reading you're reading cooking recipe or ingredients on a box, and there is English, like sometimes they have all those languages in descriptions for a device you just got, right? Like I just got this microphone, so I'm reading all the directions in Spanish just to see what I can understand or what I can't understand, and jump on every chance to speak to a native speaker. For example, look for, in the modern days, we're so connected to the whole world. Find a pen pal. Just find a random person online, I don't know, in Facebook profile or on YouTube, and just ask them if you could just sometimes communicate, write something simple and ask them to just maybe correct it or respond to you. Explain what you're looking for, that you just want to practice your English, and if it would be, you would be so grateful for them to do that. And of course, maybe offer some incentive, maybe say, I can also, I don't know, what can you do for them, really, right? Or teach them a little bit of your language, or I don't know. Teach them something what they would like. Maybe just offer some kind of help too. Maybe you can see that you can help them with something. Offer the help, and it probably will entice them more to really pay attention to that email that you send and really answer. But I'm sure there are some groups of people who are trying to do the same and learn, right? So look for those groups. And my biggest advices are: do something every day, watch movies with English subtitles, and start with movies that you already know. And with books, the same. Like I remember I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I grew up on those books. I know them by heart almost, and I think they're absolutely genius. So much wisdom, so much kindness, and so much humor. I would recommend you to get books in English of the books that you love and know by heart, and just try to slowly read them. And words that you don't know, it's a lesson for you too, right? So it's going to be slow, of course, but words that you don't know, find them in the dictionary, write down the transcription, the translation, and know how to say it. I have those Harry Potter books all written in my scribbles, all the translation, transcriptions. It was a mess, but I enjoyed doing it. I still treasure those books, and I was hunting for those English books. In Russia, you have to go to a special store to get them. It was a lot of fun for me, and I still cherish those memories. See, I'm even talking about it years later. And the last advice: when you finally move to a new country or when you go on vacations, try to speak as much foreign language as you can, just to practice. And if you're moving to another country, you need to assimilate. You don't want to be an outsider your entire life. You don't want to be nostalgic to the point that you regret moving. So I recommend you to move to a native speaking part of the city, so you can start assimilating and speaking the language faster. Good luck on your journey. It's so wonderful to see you. If you can, as always, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. It would mean that you're enjoying those videos. And happy pandemic, everyone. Bye. Пока.